My name is Owen.
My name is Kurt.
I'm Yak.
The idea behind it is it combines two very different things. One, a keyboard, a very thing that's set in stone, something you're very familiar with, and this to the right, which is a interval-based instrument, which is new. Basically, whatever you play here, you generate a scale, and these buttons all correspond to intervals that go up and down some amount of steps. And here you have the scale, and so I could punch in a major scale here. Something like that, almost. And now, every time I press +1, I will go up the scale, and -1 I'll go down the scale. And so, if I play +1, +2, -2, -1, it's going to play a repeating pattern, and then if I add a -1, it's the same interval, but it changes. There are more buttons than the Arduino could handle, the big one, and so we had to use a trick called multiplexing, which allows us to act like we're using more pins than we are just by switching between them really quickly. So we have a joystick. You can see kind of faintly right here, you have the position of the joystick right in the middle, and it controls two parameters, X and Y. Right now, Y is filter frequency, and then X is portamento speed. And then we have 16 FSRs, which have velocity on and off, so you can hear. And then also aftertouch as well. And then the other cool function with this is a sample and hold, which what it does is it allows you to clear the scale, and then it basically holds down your notes for you. So I'll hold down my notes, and so I can play the scale in whatever I just played, and then I can switch it up by pressing it again. And then we have sliders for a bunch of different parameters that you can affect about all the sounds. Yeah, and then these buttons up here allow you to switch between the different sounds.
our main goal was to have kind of like a bass or pad that you could play with this hand, which will also set the scale, and then have an interval section that can follow and kind of make like a lead or harmony type sound. So I just tried to create as many different bass sounds, pads, and leads that I could think of because we didn't really have a specific sound in mind, just like more of a generalization. So that's one sound. One thing that was super cool is that I made it so it affect the filter resonance, so it's in sync with the internal tempo. So this you can kind of get like a cool pattern. I'm just gonna. And now we're going to go on to the leads. So how do I know which instrument?
Oh shit. You can't hold it and switch.
I designed this in on shape. It's cut on 1/4" clear acrylic, and we tried to. Well, yeah, we have like 2 modules, and we have like a hinge here so that you can sort of play it as one player, but you can also. It's supposed to flip on itself so that you can play it as like 2 players. And if someone's able to turn the lights off, I like.
Yeah.
Okay, don't look directly into this. It'll damage your eyeballs. But like we went for this like severely mutated and wrecked microbe aesthetic. So we like laser etched like pictures. Well, this is a picture I generated on this application called Art Breeder. It's like an AI thing where you like breed images, which is sort of thematically consistent with our genetic mutant instrument. So I took images of Wii controllers, hydras, which is a type of microbe, and like printed circuit boards and bred them into this image. It's kind of hard to see, but yeah, so it's laser etched pretty deep, and then I filled it with clear resin, and now it glows. And if you flip it to the other side, the Chimillian.
Wow.